her sweet and harmless appearance. You might think she's just another girl.
Long and rangy.
Put away.
But don't be fooled by her beauty. Dakota is a fierce warrior in the world of mixed martial arts. Behind that angelic facade lies an unstoppable fighter who takes down her opponents with strength and technique that leaves everyone speechless. Picture this: a sweet smile, a charming wink, and then BM. In the blink of an eye, her opponent is on the ground. Get ready to see the queen of the ring in action and understand why her nickname should be the Charming Destroyer. We're diving headlong into her world. Dakota Ditcheva, also known as Dangerous, is a British-Bulgarian MMA fighter who has captured the attention of the mixed martial arts world with her impressive record and skills. Born on July 25, 1998 in Sale, Greater Manchester, Dakota grew up in a martial arts environment influenced by her mother, Lisa Howarth, a multiple-time kickboxing world champion. From a young age, Dakota excelled in kickboxing and Muay Thai, winning multiple world championships in the junior divisions. In 2021, Dakota made her professional MMA debut and quickly established herself as one of the best fighters in the flyweight division. With a perfect record of 14-0, she has won the majority of her fights by TKO, demonstrating her ability to finish fights quickly and strongly. Her nickname, Dangerous, reflects her ability to be a formidable threat in the ring, and her track record positions her as one of the best MMA fighters of her generation. Dakota Ditcheva versus Jenny Line. Dakota Ditcheva made her professional MMA debut against Jenny Line. Both fighters entered the ring with an undefeated record, but Dakota was determined to prove herself in her first professional fight. From the start of the fight, Dakota Ditcheva showed a clear advantage in terms of technique and strength, making it clear that she was there to dominate. Dakota gave her opponent no respite.
Who's going in here? I think Jenny's about.
Wow. Taking their moment.
Punishing her with a combination of punches, knees, and kicks.
Some quite
Nice
a few
little
kicks.
jab. Jab. Lovely.
lovely.
Approximately at 2:0, 4 minutes in the first round, Dakota saw an opportunity and landed a powerful knee to Jenny's abdomen, knocking her out. Taking advantage of the advantage, Dakota followed up with another knee to the face, taking her to the ground. The referee, seeing that Jenny was unable to defend herself properly, intervened and stopped the fight, declaring Dakota the winner by technical knockout. This impressive display of strength and technique made it clear that Dakota Ditcheva is a formidable fighter, capable of punishing her opponents and taking them to the ground with lethal precision.
Yeah, like I say, the Thai background, she'll be used to throwing elbows. Wow.
Spinning elbow.
Oh, wow. Oh, knee. She's dropped.
It's a masterclass. An
that's
absolute
great.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Leonora Silvia. March 23rd, 2019 at the Event UK Fighting Championships, 9 inches Preston, England. This was a fight of 60 kg catchweight between two amateur fighters. Dakota Ditcheva, representing Aspire Combat Sports Academy, faced Leonora Silvia, who fought for Combat Club Portugal. From the first bell, Dakota showed her absolute dominance. With a fierce look and an imposing stance, she advanced towards her opponent like an unstoppable storm.
Number one, I think 11 actually, her mum, a Thai boxer, but forward and aggressive, and that's
Want to punch yourself into a clinch to what?
and picking those knees well.
Leonora Silvia, although brave, could not resist Dakota's overwhelming force. She tried to close the distance and take the fight to the ground.
From the clinch there. A better position for her. She's without a few tools. She can't knee to the head. She gets tripped there. She can't knee to the head, can't help.
Let's see what.
Looks at the try.
But it was not enough to defeat her. But the climax came at 2:04 minutes into the second round. Dakota, with lightning speed, launched a knee to Leonora's abdomen, knocking her out of breath. Seizing the advantage, Dakota followed with a flurry of punches that landed directly on her opponent's head. The referee, seeing that Leonora could not continue, intervened and stopped the fight, declaring Dakota the winner. Dakota Ditcheva teaches us not to underestimate the power that can be hidden behind a sweet and harmless appearance.
Right hand out to the back.
That rocked Leonora. Just not giving the space. It was only contact that let Leon. She was.
Oh,
but look
big
at this.
right hand and the ref waves it.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Cornelia Holm at the event PFL Europe 3 inches Paris, France. Dakota Ditcheva and Cornelia Holm faced each other. This was an intense battle in the women's flyweight division. Dakota Ditcheva, known for her dominance in Muay Thai and long reach, faced Cornelia Holm, a wrestling specialist who would try to take the fight to the ground and control Dakota against the cage. And so she did. In the first round, Cornelia managed to pressure Dakota and keep her on the fence, but Dakota defended well and countered with some knees.
Well, and she utilized them so well with that jab, but this is a good takedown for Holm. It's like she's got two hands on one wrist.
People who can really push her, and now there's the knees.
In the second round, Dakota began to find her range and timing and managed to hurt Cornelia with kicks and punches.
Long and rangy class. She has to.
Full left hand there by Ditcheva.
Oh, that's solid knee.
Debut with a similar knee.
She also defended a relevant takedown attempt as she took Cornelia's back, although Cornelia managed to survive.
To get this fight to the floor. Beautiful, very nice.
Chris is gonna try and take it back. Goes to work with the right hand.
And then the climactic moment arrived. Dakota threw a right hook that connected squarely with Cornelia's jaw, sending her reeling back. Not content with that, Dakota followed up with a blistering kick to the side, which landed with impressive force. The impact of the kick echoed throughout the ring, and Cornelia fell to the ground, unable to continue fighting. The referee had no choice but to stop the fight, declaring Dakota the winner by knockout. It was a demonstration of Dakota Ditcheva's lethal combination of precision, further cementing her position as one of the most feared fighters in the MMA world.
Dakota Ditcheva, Cornelia Holm bared away.
Oh!
Yeah, the power. Nice. Dakota Ditcheva with the third round finish.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Taila Santos. This was a fight for the PFL Women's Flyweight title and was the main event of the tournament November 29th, 2024 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. From the start, Dakota Ditcheva showed her technical and physical superiority. She started with a knee to the body of Taila Santos, followed by a series of kicks to the legs that began to weaken Taila.
Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry from Ditcheva. Santos with the high guard.
Dakota continued, attacking with body blows and punching, keeping Taila on the defensive.
Not giving her the space. Beautiful.
Despite Taila's takedown attempts, Dakota defended well and kept the fight standing. In the second round, Dakota's punishment and dominance was impressive. He continued his strategy of attacking Taila's body, throwing knees and kicks that left her breathless.
Santos is hurt.
To the 4:41 minutes in the second round, Dakota launched a hook-off left hook that hit Taila directly on the body, leaving her breathless, and then continued with a series of blows to the liver. The referee, seeing that Taila could not continue, intervened and stopped the fight, declaring Dakota the winner by technical knockout.
Digging deep for sure. Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Malin Hermansson. At PFL Newcastle, in one corner of the octagon, the unstoppable Dakota Ditcheva. In the other corner, the ferocious Malin Hermansson, a fighter with impressive stamina and power. From the first moment, the fight promised to be an intense battle. With every move, Ditcheva and Hermansson showed why they are considered among the best in their division. Both fighters showed their skill and strategy. Hermansson tried to keep her distance, aware of her opponent's dangerous grappling skills. As the seconds ticked away, Ditcheva threw a couple of quick strikes to gauge distance, followed by a takedown attempt.
She creates just a little bit of space.
Hermansson defended well at first, but Ditcheva persisted, landing a clean takedown that left Hermansson on the ground. From that position of control, Ditcheva worked methodically, looking for an opening. With impressive fluidity, Ditcheva moved from a side control position to Hermansson's back. The crowd held its breath as Ditcheva secured her legs around Hermansson's torso, pinning her in a submission position. With surgical precision, Ditcheva placed her arm under Hermansson's chin, applying a choke. Hermansson struggled, attempting to break free, but Ditcheva's technique was impeccable. At 3 minutes and 52 seconds into the first round, Hermansson had no choice but to tap out, hitting the canvas in submission. The referee quickly intervened, declaring Ditcheva the winner by submission. Dakota Ditcheva versus Jenna Bishop. This bout was part of the PFL Women's Flyweight Division playoffs, and Ditcheva was very close to winning the $1 million prize. The fight was short but intense, and Ditcheva dominated completely. She started with an aggressive strategy, looking for opportunities to connect with powerful blows.
We had Dakota in the parlay. I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now.
She managed to connect with a powerful knee that knocked Bishop down. Once on the ground, Ditcheva took advantage of the advantage and launched a series of punches.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Although Ditcheva let her get up, the punishment continued. At 3 minutes and 54 seconds, she threw a devastating right punch that connected directly with Bishop's head. The impact was so strong and precise that it knocked Bishop to the ground instantly. Ditcheva was going to continue with a flurry of punches, but the referee, seeing that Bishop was unable to defend herself, quickly intervened and stopped the fight, declaring Dakota Ditcheva the winner by technical knockout.
Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Bishop's in trouble. And that does it. First round finish.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Lisa Malden. The crowd in San Antonio was electrified as Dakota Ditcheva and Lisa Malden prepared for their showdown. From the first second, the intensity in Ditcheva's eyes was palpable, a mix of determination and mastery that foreshadowed the imminent outcome. Malden tried to gauge distance with quick jabs, but Ditcheva, with cat-like movements, dodged each attempt as if she were dancing on a stage.
Leg kick. Push kick.
Ditcheva's speed and precision became apparent.
Speed of Dakota Ditcheva on display.
Malden began to back away, trying to compose herself, but Ditcheva's relentless attacks gave her no respite. The climax was approaching. Ditcheva, like a predator stalking its prey, saw the perfect opening. A perfectly timed body shot caused Malden to drop her guard, and in that instant, Ditcheva unleashed a flurry of devastating punches. The crowd roared, sensing the power and skill behind each blow, forcing the referee to intervene before the damage was irreversible. The sound of victory mixed with the deafening jubilation of the audience as Ditcheva raised her arms in triumph.
Fight.
Ditcheva asked her to stand back up.
On the bases. More body shots. This one gets it. First round finish for Dakota Ditcheva.
And it was the body work that really did.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Catherine Corjeans. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation as Dakota Ditcheva and Catherine Corjeans prepared for their showdown. As usual, from the first bell, Ditcheva showed her dominance. Each blow echoed like a drum, setting the pace of the fight. Cornelia tried to close the distance and take the fight to the ground, but Ditcheva, with the agility of a panther, dodged each attempt.
Featured a lot of clinch work so far, all out from distance. Right hand. And there's the clinch.
In the second round, the intensity increased. Like a hunter stalking her prey, she saw the perfect opening. With a combination of quick punches, she threw a right hook followed by a hammer blow that left Cornelia without an answer. At 4 minutes and 20 seconds, the referee quickly intervened, declaring Dakota Ditcheva the winner. Every second of the fight was a testament to her greatness and her place among the best in the league.
The shot and a right hand.
Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hammer fist. Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva. Just nasty stuff.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Patricia Borges at UK Fighting Championship 17. The crowd was buzzing with excitement, knowing they were about to witness a spectacle of skill and determination. Ditcheva moved with feline grace, her eyes locked on Borges as she threw the first punches. Each punch and kick were like the strokes of a master painter, precise and calculated. Borges tried to respond, but was met with an impenetrable barrier of speed and technique. Ditcheva began to demonstrate her supremacy.
Carry ice on him, and you know, he's not exactly a cuter fighter. Hence, you have a Brazilian coming into
The climax of the fight between Dakota Ditcheva and Patricia Borges came in spectacular fashion. The fight went to the ground. Ditcheva began to throw elbows with relentless force. Each blow resonated through the arena, like the echo of a hammer hitting the anvil. Elbows landed one after another, each more devastating than the last. Borges tried to defend herself, but Ditcheva's precision and speed were overwhelming. The referee, seeing that Borges could not defend herself, stopped the fight, and Ditcheva stood up, raising her arms in victory.
Huge
right
shot.
hand was a big one.
Yeah, the referee's keeping an eye on this.
This could be it.
She needs to do something.
Dakota Ditcheva with the finish.
Dakota Ditcheva versus Tiziana Almo. Dakota Ditcheva and Tiziana Almo faced each other in a fight Muay August 24, 2019 at the event Golden Sands at PR Club. Ditcheva showed her superiority in stand-up combat. With a series of quick and precise punches, she began to push Almo back. Using her Muay Thai skills, she combined kicks and punches, keeping Almo on the defensive. With stunning speed and precision, Ditcheva saw the perfect opening. With feline grace, she raised her leg and delivered a front kick straight to Almo's face. The impact was devastating. The sound of the blow echoed throughout the stadium like thunder. Almo barely had time to react before the kick knocked her to the ground. The force of the blow was so forceful that the referee had no choice but to intervene immediately, stopping the fight to prevent any further damage. Dakota Ditcheva is not only a formidable athlete with extraordinary skills in the ring, but she also possesses a striking beauty that stands out both in and out of competition. Her radiant presence and contagious smile capture the attention of everyone around her. Dakota, an inspiring example of how beauty and power can coexist harmoniously. If you've been amazed by Dakota Ditcheva's talent and beauty and would like to see more of her fights, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming stories and fights. See you in the next video.